Hello and welcome to another ASMR video with yours truly. My voice is very deep at the moment because I have a cold, but it seems to be somewhat beneficial for this kind of video. This is just gonna be a little update video, where I've been and where I think I want to take this. Yeah. So firstly, we'll talk about where I've been. So after I came home from Christmas, I had 3 weeks of exam season, I think it's called exam, but it was 3 exams, but it was 3 weeks, and I had projects. So I had my final year project, which is developing a generative music algorithm application. I had two essays I had to write on acoustics from measurements that I had measured using a measurement microphone, and you pick up the frequency response of a room, which is interesting. It's really cool. It's really fun to learn. And I had a post-production exam, which was I was giving a 3 to 5 minute little documentary that I had to organize all the dialogue. I had to do the sound effects, mix everything so everything sounded good and was to film standard, and the music and sound effects and stuff like that. Yeah. And I've kind of got another project as well, which is actually very closely related to ASMR, which is my 3D, not 3D, 360 VR immersive 20-minute piece, which I can't think of what I was going to say, which is probably what I want to do as my career, is to develop that kind of thing. And yeah. That was it. The camera I'm using now isn't my GoPro anymore. My GoPro is... There's my GoPro. It's now an Insta360 One RS, I'm gonna say. It's the modular Insta360 camera. So at the moment I'm using the 6K wide lens, the 1-inch lens I think it's called, and I also have the 360 lens for it, which I will then film on in the wilderness, out the outside world, and maybe in other scenarios. I don't know. I want to start making VR film. I think that'd be really cool, but a huge focus on the audio and just immersing yourself in an environment. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm going to be using remote control cars, and I stole my parents' drone. Well, it's my dad and I's drone. I found it on the top of a mountain, and no one wanted to come and claim it. As in, I went to the DJI website and went to their customer service and was like, I found this drone, here's its serial number, are you able to contact the owners and say I've got the drone? And I had no response. This was 2 years ago, still no response. So me and my dad, we've taken this drone in, we've bought the controller and a new battery and other things. We now have a drone. We have a 750 quid drone for about 100 quid, as you've seen in a video a year ago, actually. It was a year ago. Yeah, so that's like uni-wise. That's what I've been up to in the past 3 weeks. Busy doing all of that. I went to Pinewood Studios. I'm working my job. I just came home from work, put on some loose shirt, and that's been most of my energy for the first 3 weeks of January. And then last week, I had some personal issues happen, and I just didn't have the motivation or the energy to do it. A lot happened, and I wasn't really ready for it. So, but I'm doing better now, and I've tried to get back into the routine. I think that would help. And I will get on to one of the big things that has been helping me, and what I want to have a big focus on in this channel going forward. Yeah. But now, the reason there was no video yesterday and why my voice is so low is because I then got a cold. So now I'm riding off a cold. I'm feeling okay now to be able to do fun things. I don't know what I'm saying. Like I can record a video. Yesterday I tried and passed out. I was so knackered. To be fair, I'm really tired today, but I thought I'm gonna brave it because it's more important for me to get back into the routine and start uploading videos again, because I think that improves my mental health as well, to feel useful and productive rather than just sort of wasting away, like me playing video games or me watching YouTube. Just kind of, it's very instant gratification, but it doesn't have any sort of tail off. It's like having the difference between having like an energy drink or a wheat bix, like instant sugar, or like sugar that lasts, the starch kind of stuff, or carbohydrates. Yeah, so that's all been going down. It's been the past 5 weeks, whatever. And we're where we are now. And hopefully we can get back into the routine. I will say that I am in final year, so there might be moments where I will struggle to get a video out. The routine or the schedule won't be as solid in getting a video out every Saturday or Sunday. But I will do my best, and hopefully for the most part I can, and there's just 1 or 2 moments where I can't. I'm happy. I hope that it's only these 5 weeks that like are the biggest significant break I have, but I do also have my final year project, which will be a huge endeavour of 12 to 14,000 words or something like that. So I also have that to worry about in just over a month. 2 months, I think, actually. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about going forward as well, actually, with the channel, and a few other things. Firstly, I've been lying in bed. Last night I was lying in bed and I was like, I'm a bit tired of what I've been doing with, like, the type of videos. They feel very samey, and it feels very, like, bog standard ASMR. And I found that the ASMR that I prefer is very specialized ASMR. So I watch my two main ASMR artists that I watch at the moment is SRP ASMR. I mentioned him a few times. Who is an actual optometrist, and it's kind of lo-fi ASMR, but it's really, really good for some reason. I don't know what he does, but he has like the perfect voice for it, and it works really well. And then the other person is ASMR Chess. Oh man, he does like hour-long videos of just him explaining a chess game, and I've watched probably a video every night nearly for the past like 2-3 weeks, probably more, and I have not learned a single thing about chess, but it's so nice that he just drones on, and it's just the most relaxing thing. He has such a nice like personality, and is really nice about it. Like, he has little jokes, and it's just like a really comforting like video to watch or like listen to. It's probably best if you do try focus on it and you're not thinking about other things. I found that last night that I actually got through an entire video. Next, what was I gonna say? Oh, ASMR Chess, yeah. So, but that got me thinking of the kind of videos that I could do. And thinking about the things that I specialize in and I'm passionate about. And I'm still gonna do the videos that I do normally. I still like doing those videos, but I found myself getting into a loop too quickly. Like, I'd have like a 2-month router almost, and sometimes it's easy because it means I can just quickly churn one out. Like, doing like a book reading one is really good. It's pretty easy, but I'm gonna do some specialized ones. So I want to start properly teaching mindfulness. I actually had a counselling session on Friday, based on everything that's gone on in the past few weeks and months, to be fair, but more significantly in the past week. And what it taught me is the fact that I have quite good mindfulness, and I have quite good things in place and knowledge, wisdom, whatever, in how to be okay, and to like be strong-willed against having awful thoughts, or like to cope with that kind of thing. And so I realise no one really my age knows anything about it or has that kind of insight, which is funny because it's spoken about so often. Like, because it goes alongside it, like mental health, so well. But I think because of like short attention span, kind of it goes against short attention span very quickly, and so if it's not an instant fix, people are likely to give up. And mindfulness is by no means a cure. It is by no means an instant thing. You can't just be told something and it helps. There is nothing like that for mental health, sadly. But what it can do is teach you how to think well and how to not think, to meditate, and breathe and center yourself and find meaning in a world that is so full of like hate and inevitability of the apocalypse or whatever. Like, and I think I definitely live off of it so much, and one of the reasons, like, a lot of people are surprised about how chill I am and stuff like that, and it is entirely down to this, to almost accidentally teaching myself this whole world. It aligns with Buddhism and Hinduism very, very quick, like very well, but it doesn't require you to have faith. You don't need to be believing in a deity or in some spiritual life or being. You can still believe, like, have the morals and the lessons that those religions teach you, to create effectively your own faith. Is that how I see it? Yeah. Just like your mind palace kind of thing. It's that kind. It's to look after yourself, and validate yourself, and know that if you're feeling awful, it's not a bad thing that you're feeling awful. It's okay. And learning how to not sit on it and not just feel shit because you're feeling it, but to teach you how to move on and how to correctly deal with these emotions that you're feeling. Okay. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing was I was thinking of doing potentially some music theory lessons. I don't actually know much music theory. I was thinking of teaching basic music theory to the extent that I know, or like what I use on a daily basis, and then kind of teaching you maybe a bit of computer science, just the kind of things that I specialize in. I'm pretty much a jack of all trades for music and technology, and there are actually two things I think are really important for everyone to understand, like to a basics level. I think maybe I'll teach a bit of my music philosophy as well, how I appreciate music and how to like recognize just how to recognize music even if you're and like appreciate it when even if you don't like it, that kind of thing. I'm going to teach it. I'm not going to tell you to think like this. You can also come up with your own opinions, of course, and take the snippets of my knowledge that I give to you to create your own opinions and your own world. And I hope if there is something that I can give to you to help you in living a better life, then hopefully I can. And that is the main aim. I wanna teach people to live a slightly better life, a slightly more freeing life. Yeah, because I think I do live a pretty freeing life. A fairly comfortable life, like without money out the picture. I know money does affect it, but yeah, the way I think it's the way I perceive things, I think is very freeing. I don't know. Yes. So, I thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you want to support me, please buy it. You can find my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, or my bio link. Please, I implore you to join the Discord. The more people we have in the Discord, the more community stuff. We've got some great people in the Discord at the moment who are talking so much about their music experiences and various other things, and like their lives. It's super interesting, and I love talking to them. The man from another place, shout out, and Brian, the other guy. Us three have been having such joyous chinwags about anything and everything, mainly about music, and stuff like uni life and things like that. But yeah, I think that's everything. So yes, like, subscribe, join the Discord, ring the bell. If you want to buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. And I will see you in the next video.